Today we're looking at a yarn haul from Grace in America. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel Kazzalistic, and hi to my new that's a good start, isn't it? Hi to my new subscribers, thank you for joining me, and I will try and keep my teeth in for the rest of this video. I swear they're not my own teeth sometimes, even though they are. So today, sorry if I sound a bit nasally, I feel like I've got a cold coming, believe it or not. So I'm not doing very well this year, am I? So hopefully you can understand me. It's not full nasal, but it's enough. It's affecting my voice a bit, so I hope you can understand me still. Yeah, so today is, as I obviously forecast in my last video, a yarn haul from Grace in America. So I will, Grace is a YouTuber as well. She is a lovely, lovely lady. She's extremely kind, and she does great videos. She shares similar sort of thing to what I do. Shares obviously completed projects, works in progress, yarn hauls. She's even done a little bit of singing on her channel, so do go and check her out. I'll put the links in the description, and I will also link her channel at the end of the video, so if you don't want to link it from the description, you can just press on her face and it will take you to her channel. That will be at the end of the video. So first and foremost, I just want to say thank you, Grace. I know I've had this yarn for about, I think it's about a month now. I don't know, I've completely lost track of time. It came actually while I was unwell a few weeks back, so it actually came at a really nice time because, you know, I was feeling poop, and then you get yarn, and yarn makes everything better, doesn't it? So thank you, Grace. I will admit I shed a few tears when the box came, because not only did she send me yarn, but she sent me lots of American treats, crisps in particular. I'm a bit of a crisp addict, and she sent some chocolate stuff as well. So I haven't gone through all of it, but I have eaten most of it. So I'm not planning to share that kind of thing on this channel. I kind of want to keep it craft related, but she did send me lots of yummy goodies, and I did share some with my friend as well. So she says thank you, Grace. Yeah, so thank you, Grace. I am so grateful. Words are not enough, but that's all I have. So thank you. I know I've said thank you to you privately, but just want to say thank you again. So enough of my waffle. Let's crack on. I have lots of yarn. She sent me lots and lots. So so the first thing we have, now those of you in the UK know that these were very hard to get hold of up until, oh sorry, I just kicked the tripod, not very professional. These have only been over here since, I think it was the end of March, so we've only had them for just over a month in the UK, but before that we couldn't get hold of them. So this is a real treat for me. It's out of my price range anyway, so I wouldn't have had one if it wasn't for Grace. So thank you, Grace. She actually sent me a pack of 3. These are all the same colour. And the colourway, if I can find it, I'm not used to American labels, it's called Mixed Berry. It's a medium 4 in the US terms, 80% acrylic, 20% wool. I'm sure most of you know by now. And that's the colour. So there's turquoise and purples, sort of a darker purple, lilac, dark pink, light pink. Yeah, isn't that pretty? That's right up my street, because I love blues, pinks and purples. So that was a perfect choice, Grace. You couldn't have picked a better colour, really. So the second yarn she sent me even, again was another Cake, and this one is called Rainbow Sherbet. Obviously it's all the same, 80% acrylic, 20% wool again. So look at this one, it's all sort of mustard colours, pinks, sort of turquoise blue, sort of pale turquoise, and sort of a mustardy green colour there as well. It's really pretty. So, and believe it or not, she sent me 3 of those as well. So I have 6 Karen cakes. I haven't decided what I'm going to make. So probably most of these yarns I will probably keep for myself and make something for myself. Haven't fully decided yet, but yeah, because I don't get American yarn very, you know, we can't get it over here. So it's something I want to enjoy and sort of I may end up keeping. As you all know, that I'm generally not a selfish person, so most of the stuff I use does obviously go off to Woolly Hugs or other charities, but yeah, a lot of this I may keep for myself. I haven't decided. Grace said I could do what I wanted with it, so thank you, Grace. Yeah, so so excited. Right, anyway, you don't want to see me sitting there going, I'm so excited, because yeah, that would be a boring video, wouldn't it? So the next yarn, which is really lovely, it's I love this yarn. Dun dun dun. Look at the pretty colours. Isn't that pretty? So this is 100% acrylic. It's 142 grams, which is 252 yards or 230 metres. Yeah, and it's really soft. It's lovely. Kind of reminds me of a peacock. Those kind of colours, which I love. It's really pretty. So she sent me, just take it out of the plastic. Should have took it out beforehand, really. So she sent me 2 of these. So I've got 2 of those. And then she also sent me, which again is the same brand. I love this yarn. In this pretty sort of turquoisey colour. It's slightly deeper in person than it is on camera. Sometimes on camera, the camera screen, they look a bit different, and then I get it on my computer monitor and it looks right. So, but it's kind of a dark turquoise colour. Apologise for the ping in the background. I forgot to put my tablet on silent. I normally remember. So again, this is 100% acrylic. This one is 199 grams, which is 355 yards and 325 metres, and I have to say this yarn is so soft, it's lovely. So yeah, and I don't know if Karen cakes, if I actually said, I don't think it gives it in the, oh yeah, the Karen cakes, sorry I missed that off, didn't I, are 200 gram balls, which is 7.1 ounces. They're 383 yards or 350 metres. The next yarn is just so super pretty. She sent me 2 of these. It's by Youngbae, which is one I've only just heard of. I hadn't heard of it at all before Grace sent me the yarn. But I've noticed on 1 or 2 channels that I've been watching in America, the Youngbae people are starting to talk about it now, so I don't know if that's something that's up and coming in America, I'm not too sure. Maybe Grace or somebody else, one of my American viewers, could perhaps correct me if I'm wrong. But it's by Youngbae. It's called Diva Sequin, and the colour is, oh, I don't know how to pronounce that, Meow /08. I'll put it on the screen. My pronunciation has never been my strongest point, so that's the label there, and that's what it's called. So you tell me how that's pronounced. That's right that bit there. It's M-A-U-I. But this is what the yarn looks like. So it's all purples, greens, sort of what I would call heather colours, really, or certainly the heather in the UK. And as you can see, there's little sequins in it as well. It reminds me of the King Cole Galaxy. I don't know if those of you who've been with me for a while will remember Sian sent me, it was kind of a silver grey colour of King Cole Galaxy, and that has sequins in. So it's very similar to that. It's really pretty, isn't it? It's lovely colours. And as you know, I love my purple, so yeah, it's I'm easily pleased when it comes to purples. So as far as it's 100, there are 100 gram balls. They are 84% acrylic, 12% wool, and obviously 4% sequins. It's a medium number 4 for those of you in the US. It's 180 yards and that's 165 meters. It's so pretty. Right, the next one, my god, this yarn is so soft. And this one is another Youngbae. It's called A Hint of Silk, Imperial Silk. It's 3 ounce balls, which is 130 yards. And the colour name is Imperial Silk or number 18. It's 85% bamboo and 15% silk. And it's just, so that's the label there. Hopefully that's focusing. Can't always tell. So look how beautiful purple that is. That's like literally, that is my favourite colour right there. So it's coming up a little bit black on screen, but it's actually just very, very dark purple. And Grace has very kindly sent me, so I've got a pack of 3 in there, and obviously this one's come out of there, so I had 6 balls of that. It's really soft, it's really lovely. If you like soft yarns, I recommend that one. The next one I've got 2 balls of. This one's called Bernay Boa. This actually does have a free pattern on the inside, it says. The colour number is 46018. It's a number 5 bulky for you in the US. It's 100 gram balls, which is 3.5 ounces, 130 meters or 142 yards. So this is like an eyelash type yarn. Look at all the pretty colours, look. So you've got sort of pale blues and greys and browns and sort of beigey cream colours. Isn't that pretty? I really like that. It's going to look really nice in the autumn. So I've got 2 of those. How pretty is that? Feels nice as well. And the last one I've actually got 3 balls of. And this is a Lion Brand yarns. It's called Amazing. The 50 gram balls, which is 1.75 ounces, 147 yards, 135 meters, 53% wool, 47% acrylic. It's a medium number 4 for those of you in the US. And I hadn't noticed that before. I love the colour name. It's called Strawberry Fields. So these are the colours in it. So you've got pinks and greens, a little bit of kind of orangey colour in there. Isn't that pretty? They all come up slightly different. See, that one's got a little bit blue in the middle, it's a bit more obvious. Aren't they pretty? They feel nice as well. They're just so pretty. I love the colours. It's so nice. So yeah. So I have lots of very pretty yarns. So I'm going to try and find some really nice patterns for them. I haven't really had much of a chance to search on Ravelry for something. So if you've got any suggestions, obviously I'd love to know if you've got any ideas what I could do, you know, because I want to make pretty things, if that makes sense. Not that nothing I make, you know, all crochet things are pretty, aren't they? But you know what I mean. I'd like to use them for me, I think. I might use 1 or 2 for charity, but certainly some of them I'm going to keep for myself. I feel a bit selfish doing that. That's not wrong, is it? You know, I think it's because I'm so used to making stuff for other people that when I go to make something for myself, I feel a little bit selfish. My tablet again, sorry for the noise in the background. Yeah, Chip's very quiet today. She's sitting on top of a cage all fluffed up, so she's quite content, so that's a good thing. So there'll be no Chip today again. Yeah, so that's it. So thank you again, Grace. I really love it all. I'm still kind of speechless, really, which is unlike me. Yeah, so I'm recording this on Friday the 5th of May. I'm hoping to have it uploaded by Saturday. So don't forget that my friend Sian of Sian's Crafty Corner will be doing a live stream at 9 PM British Summer Time. So if you are new to the channel, do nip across and join in. It's people like myself that obviously upload videos, but there are a lot of people that are just viewers as well. So it's a good place for you to interact with people like myself and Sian, Jan Carruthers, Zoe from 24 Carat Crochet. There's absolutely loads of us. So if you want to come and interact with, there's a good way for us to get to know you. We don't just talk about yarn. I mean, obviously yarn is discussed, but it is just a silly place. We have a bit of a laugh. It can get a bit rude at times, so if you're easily offended, just be warned. Yeah, so there's people from all over the world that go in, so there's people from UK and America and various other places, so it's really nice little community, and we do have a good laugh. So that's 9 PM British Summer Time. So if you're in the US, that will be probably sort of early to mid-afternoon for you. If you're the opposite way towards Australia, then obviously it will be later for you, but Sian's tried to do it at a time that will accommodate as many people as possible. So I will put the link for Sian's channel as well down below, just so that you can find her if you've not come across her channel before. And I just want to give a special shout out and say thank you to Sian. She sent me a little gift this morning, came through the post, which I didn't know was coming. She said I've got a parcel coming, but I didn't know what. And she has sent me a crochet hook. Those of you that watch her channel will know that this is the Prim, or the Prime, however you pronounce it. Is it PRYM? It's she sent me a 6mm one to try. So I've had a quick go out, literally for about 10 minutes before I switched the camera on, because I'm very much an aluminium hook kind of girl. I'm not used to one with handles, but actually I will say what Sian's review is bang on. It does catch on the yarn really well, and it actually is quite comfortable for people that are used to aluminium hooks, so I will recommend this. So I just want to say thank you for that, Sian. That was really kind, and you didn't have to do that. And I did tell her, she offered it to me, and I told her no, and she overruled me. So what can you do? But thank you, Sian. So I have given it a go already. I've done a little bit with my Down the Rabbit Hole shawl with it this morning, quickly for just 10 minutes, because I just couldn't wait to try it. I had other things to be doing, but I couldn't wait to try. So thank you, Sian. So Sian's channel will be linked down in the description. Don't forget to go and subscribe to Grace's channel. As for life updates, it's been pretty uneventful this week, which is always a good thing. We had some good news with one of my mum's dogs who's diabetic. His reading came back in a lot better range for his sugar levels than we've ever had it, so that was excellent news. Although he did put the brakes on, which is as we were going into the vets, which he's never done before. He doesn't like it. He normally protests the whole way there, sort of barks the whole way. But yesterday he was quiet all the way there. There goes my tablet again. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, and there's a bit of carpet as you go in the entrance, and then it's like lino flooring, because obviously dogs have accidents, don't they, and stuff. So he hit the carpet, and normally he'll walk in and he just laid down and he would not move. And he's quite big for his breed. He's only a little dog, but he's quite big for his breed, but I just about managed to pick him up and carry him in. Funny enough, when we're leaving, he didn't have any problem going. Can't say I blame him. I wouldn't like being jabbed with needles either, so but yeah, so that was a bit of good news for this week, so it's nice to kind of report something good. Yeah, we've got some other things in the pipeline that are going to help my friend, but I'm not going to say too much in case it doesn't happen, but things that are going to physically help her, but I'll update you more on that nearer the time once that process has started. Yeah, my friend's sister will be here on Saturday morning, so I'm allowed to put this on my YouTube channel because her parents, well, her mum doesn't know that she's coming, so it's going to be a surprise because her mum is 17 next week. But I can safely put this up on YouTube because she doesn't watch YouTube, she's just on Facebook. but I haven't got her on my Facebook at the moment because obviously she'd see that. So it's kind of, so it's all okay. I can tell you guys. But yeah, she's going to be turning up tomorrow morning, and if by the time this video goes up she'll be here anyway. So yeah, so my friend hasn't seen her sister for 10 years because she lives in America. So she's English but she lives in America, so she's coming over for a month. So it's going to be a fairly hectic month ahead, and as I said, her mum is 70 on Wednesday, so next week's going to be a pretty hectic week. Yeah, so that's really all I've got to update you on, really. It's pretty unremarkable, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, is it? Next video will be the virus blanket, which will be the yellow and cream one, for those of you that saw the work in progress video a while back. That's actually been made, I've made it as a lap blanket, because quite often when she's sitting in her armchair she's cold, and it was something she said to me a while back, so I thought that would be kind of a useful thing. So what do you get somebody that's 70 and got everything? It's hard, isn't it? So yeah, so the next video will definitely be that, because I'll record that on Tuesday. Her birthday's on Wednesday, so I'll be cutting it fine. I've still got to block it, so I really got to try and do that in the next day or so. And I've ordered some yellow polka dot ribbon. I'm going to tie it up with ribbon and then going to put wash instructions on it and that sort of thing. I'm going to make a little label up and stuff. So I've got that to do as well. So that's going to be my main focus for the next few days. So that will be the next video on Tuesday. I'm trying to think. The video after that may be the yarn haul from Jan, although I could be there for quite a while because she sent me quite a lot. Or it may be, there is a shop in Devon that was donating yarn for people. It was basically oddments that they had, so I may feature them. I'm not sure which one I'll do. It'll be one of the two. It depends on what time I've got to film, because Jan's will take a bit longer to film. But it will be some kind of yarn haul anyway, probably after that. Yeah, and then I've almost finished the frog. I've done all the crocheting. I've just got to stitch one arm on and the two eyes on, and that's finished. So that will probably the video after that, I would imagine. That's using yarn that Kim from Blue Cherub 82 on YouTube has sent me. So I've got quite a few things coming up, and that's just tip of the iceberg, because I've got quite a few things that have been in the pipeline, which isn't a bad thing. I like having lots of things to show you. It's better than sort of scrambling to get things done, isn't it? So but anyway, the next video will definitely be a virus blanket. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to tell you. Don't think there is. So I'm going to stop there, because I do have a tendency to rabbit these days. I'm a bit like Jan. I'm a bit of a chatty person generally. I have to rein myself in when I do the videos, just because of time and uploading, and obviously I'm supposed to be doing other things, obviously caring for my friend and stuff, so it's always kind of quickly fit it in and then quickly get it edited and up. But yeah, so that's it for today. So I hope you're all well. What are you working on? I'd love to know. It's always interesting what we do, different things in the summer, isn't it? How we don't necessarily do blankets and stuff this time of year onwards. We're doing smaller projects. So I'd love to know what you're working on. If you've got any ideas for the yarn that Grace has sent me, I would love to know. I love getting other people's ideas, because sometimes it's just stuff you wouldn't think of, isn't it? So leave all that down in the comment section if you feel like it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And yeah, I hope you're all well. So that's it. So until next time, stay well, happy crafting, and remember, until next time, to stay true to yourself. Bye.